Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be discussing Bitcoin. This week is going to be the most important week of your lifetime. I'm going to explain to you why. I'm also going to explain why I'm expecting a short-term, very powerful rally, which could be the initiation of our final wave, or is going to be just a correction. But we're going to go through it together. We're going to talk about altcoins, altcoin season, Ethereum. I'm going to give you a technical analysis as well, and so much more. So give me a favor, guys, subscribe to the channel, hit the like button. We post one video every single day about crypto and very soon also about stocks. At the moment, guys, Bitcoin is sitting around $83,700. There were so many rumors this morning about a trader who opened a $300 million position. Bitcoin went down to $82,000. And straight away, everybody was panicking. They say it's over and all of that. And in our VIP group, we went long Solana. Of course, documented here. Documented. Some of my members went long Bitcoin, long Solana. You can see the results here. Everything transparent as always. Yesterday as well, one of my members, Al Bandi, great trader, went and shorted this coin here. 1000 APU. I don't even know what it is. Just open a position, 208%. And again, guys, this is the difference between those who are playing games and my VIP group. A community of professional traders. Everybody has their own trading style, making money. With my calls, since the last week, 100% winning rate. Also, my other member guys are making a killing. We have altcoin analysis, Bitcoin analysis every single day, spot trading, when to buy, when to sell. We also have education section, anything you can think of. If you really want to start to trade properly and start to take this one crypto seriously, instead of just going randomly, you can come on the VIP, little trailer over here, link in the description, and also there is our trading results from here. Education, trading calls, anything you can think of. But let's go back into BTC and let's see where we are right now. So we had a nice pump. Why this week is going to be super important? So first of all, we're going to have the FOMC meeting. The Federal Reserve is going to talk about whether they're going to cut or they're going to hold their interest rates. I'm going to show you the potential scenario. Now, looking at here, they're talking about what is going to be, according to Polymarket, the Fed decision in March. Are they going to hold or are they going to cut? Now, the common consensus is that they are going to hold, but to be honest, I'm expecting a rally regardless. Simply because, think about this, if they're going to go and hold interest rates, they can't say the economy is doing fine. They have to say that the economy is pretty much, weakening a little bit, and they will be considering um, initiating some sort of like quantitative easing, maybe to step away from quantitative tightening, going quantitative easing. And in that case, that's going to be very good for Bitcoin. Or if they're going to cut interest rates, the market is going to go crazy. So they don't have many options. They can't say the inflation is still too high, which is not. They can't say the economy is super strong because it's not. So one way or the other, they're probably going to hint of a potential quantitative easing, or they're going to do a rate cut, which both of the scenarios are going to be very good for crypto. So I'm expecting a sort of like a relief rally coming very, very soon. Even the metrics, they look good. Second of all, very important, global M2 and Bitcoin. In general, in this chart over here, you can see that M2, the mining supply, usually leads the price of Bitcoin. And you can see that right now, we're basically, the M2 is leading BTC by around 70 to 80 days. So what I could be expecting from here is that are we going to see maybe one more push to the downside, and then we're going to continue to go higher? Are we going to go parabolic from here? That's a question that, of course, I cannot answer. But looking at the M2, the price looks quite, how do I say, the M2 is leading BTC, and we should be seeing higher prices coming soon. Now, from a weekly point of view, that's what you have to be very, very careful. Now we're going to talk about TA, technical analysis. Let's forget about news and anything about Trump tariffs and all of that. The situation is very simple. So I'm going to show you from this point. Wednesday is going to be very important, and what we want to see is going to be this. So there are some areas of interest on my behalf. Number one is going to be to be able to go and close above 89 to 90K. So what I could be seeing could be that on Wednesday, Jerome Powell is going to say, we're thinking about quantitative easing. Bitcoin could be going up to, let's say, 90K. At that point, we need to understand if we are going to see a rejection from this point, because what could be happening is going to be one, then two, and then three. Okay, so don't think that right now because the Fed is going to say they're gonna, I don't know, do cutting rates in the next meeting, Bitcoin is gonna go to 120,000. You have to be very careful when you're gonna go to this point. However, if you're gonna be able to close above this area, the next one I'm also interested is gonna be around 97 to 98,000. Our famous golden pocket area. The golden pocket is in this area here. So if you're gonna be able to close above here with a candle, that's the next stop. If we're going to be able to go and close above, let's say, 100,000, then I'm expecting a new all-time high. That's like this is the pattern. Okay, so I could be seeing easily something like that. It could be going down to here. We're going to go up to 97, 98, go back to this area around 87, and then apply that. Or it could be easy 1, 2, and then 3 down this way. That's what I'm saying. With the VIP, we talk about this every single day. What is going to be our plan? Not just to go here and be like, oh, this is what could be happening. So very important from this. We need to understand what is going to be which. But right now, if I had to guess, I would say that BTC has a high chance to go back to this area. I don't know if it's going to be by just going straight from here or do maybe one, another dip and then up, but that's what I'm expecting. We can call this one complacency rally or the initiation of a final wave. Could be A, B, and then C, or could be 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. That's what I could be seeing from here. Now let's have a look more short term. You can see the short term, we have two important points, which I was discussing before. So the first point is going to be around $86,000 to $87,000. And of course, guys, if you have a look at more metrics, like for example, our liquidity heat map and many other data, is going to probably help us to understand better. But from here, you can see that if you're going to be able to close above, again, 87 to 88, then you can go to 92, you can close above here, we're going to go up to 97 to 98. And then I want to understand at that point, which is basically the intersection of this point here, which could be happening by maybe the end of March, are we going to see, is going to be this actually like a double bottom type of scenario where we're going to go higher, or is going to be basically like a rejection and then down again, ABC. Again, very difficult to say. But right now, that's what I can see. So next one, volume footprint. That's actually a good one. So you can see that on the weekly chart, people are telling me, oh, but we closed the weekly chart. This chart over here, oh, it closed green. Oh, that's fantastic. That's beautiful. Look at now we're going to go to the moon. We're going to go higher. Yeah, of course. Guys, there is a green candle at this point here with a negative delta of minus 4,000. So what does it mean? It means that although it's a green candle, there is much more selling pressure compared to buying pressure. And what it means that there are more sellers than buyers still. Although the candle came green, the volume footprint doesn't lie. So that's why you have to be careful whenever you come here. And because we have a green candle with a negative delta, then we are at risk of seeing more downside to come. I'm not saying it's going to be an instant downside to come, but we had to have more confirmation. Right now, you can see that there is a nice positive delta, which is fantastic. But again, it's still the beginning of the week, and we had to have a look much more later on. And what do you do in this kind of situation, guys? Whenever you are uncertain, whenever everything goes bad, what you can do, you can trade up and down. Also, very, very important, if you want to as well trade with an amazing exchange, guys, non KYC, my partner, I'll highly recommend you to join Blowfin. This is my favorite exchange, guys. I trade all the time with them. Very good, no KYC, super fast exchange, low fees. And also, there is a very important offer that we are running right now. You can see, I'm going to show you right now on my X account so you can see very well what is the offer about. Let's see if I can go And finally, guys, this is totally crazy. I don't know why even they're doing this. If you're gonna deposit up to $50,000, you're gonna get 10% back. You're gonna get 5,000 free USDT to trade on futures. And if you're trading more than 100 millions in volume, you're getting a Rolex as well, $9,400 in commission, in bonus. So totally insane. So what you have to do, guys, we have only 5 spot left. So quick, okay? I'm gonna put a link in the description as well for this, but go as fast as you can because this is not gonna last. I think it's gonna finish on the 26th of March. Another week left, guys. Hurry up because it's gonna be quick. Next one, guys, to discuss. Alt season, beautiful alt season. I can see everybody's talking about altcoins. Again, guys, so if BTC is going to go back to, let's say, $90,000, $95,000, I can see altcoins to go and try to probably reclaim this area. You can see around 942 to $1 trillion market cap. Again, this is going to be a complacency rally. You're going to be seeing altcoins to pump. Everybody saying, "Oh, we are back," now we're going to go crazy, blah, blah, blah. And then you see like another drop to the downside. Again, this is why it's important to be in a community like our VIP group to basically understand what to do now. Is because this pump, which I'm expecting, could be a potential complacency rally or a B wave. B wave, basically, every time you have a correction goes into waves, like ABC, corrective wave. Like you have a, then you have a B, and then you could have a C. That could easily happen. Okay, so I'm not saying to you that, oh, I'm so bullish now, we're gonna go crazy. I mean, I let other influencers do that to be super bullish. I'm a little bit more of a realist here. Again, I'm expecting higher prices. Don't get me wrong. I think that we're gonna go higher in the future. I'm bullish, longer term. But again, I'm not excluding the possibility of see like an ABC correction. That's why I'm saying, like, if and when we're gonna go up to this point here, we need to decide what to do because that could be easily like a rejection down to here. But right now, altcoins look quite good in my opinion. Like they look like they found like a little bit of a base of support. We can also see from a volume footprint point of view also where we are. Let's see what's happening right now in the candles. Are we see some sort of a interest in the altcoins? Well, I would say so. Apart from this, like minus 84 trillion in delta volume, negative delta, which is not ideal. But the other things, they don't look too bad. You can see 11 trillions, 8 trillions, 4 trillions. So I guess, if we're going to see a good speech from Jerome Powell on Wednesday, we're going to see maybe the Fed, s- potentially talking about QT or QE, sorry QE or something like that. They could be seeing like a nice relief rally with uh, total free as well. Maybe like a series of, as I said before. First point we need to take into consideration for altcoins. I'm going to go on the daily to show you um, a little bit better. Is going to be around here. So once you're going to go to this point, there's going to be the first level of interest around 873. If you can break 873, then what I was thinking would be this point here, the previous level of diagonal support, and also I will draw a Fibonacci as well, like a golden pocket fib. So I would say that the $1 trillion 986 would be my area to think, okay, are we going to continue to new all-time high? Is this the alt season we're waiting for, or are we going to see another drop down like that? So that's what I'm basically waiting for to see. And there is a specific thing I'm going to do, guys. Looking at my portfolio, what I sold, what I'm going to buy. There is like a strategy behind it, right? To know when to buy and when to sell as well. And for our season, that's about it. Now, looking at the Bitcoin dominance, okay, as I said so many times, the levels I'm looking to sell my altcoins is going to be around probably 55 or 47%. So once I'm going to go down to, sorry, let's say 54, 52%. So we're going to go down to this level here. I'll probably be considering to sell my altcoins or down to here. But there's so many other things, I'm looking at, so much other metrics. However, be very mindful that if we're going to see, for example, that drop I told to you before about BTC doing it sort of like a B, and then C correction, maybe down to 70,000. Be very careful because Bitcoin dominance could be going high, way, way higher. So basically, it's going to probably go up to, I will even say, 68 to 60, 67 to 68%. But if that's going to happen, to be honest, it's going to be a great opportunity, because from there, if it's going to go down this way, altcoins are going to go completely crazy. And that's what we want to see. That's why I'm saying I'm in between buying more altcoins. I'm holding off right now. I already have a very good amount of altcoins, which I'm going to hold right now. But if you're going to dip even more, that's when I'm going to deploy more of the capital. But right now, if you're going to go up, let's say with BTC, we're going to go up to 97,000. I'm going to be making good money. If you're going to go down to 70K after, then I can deploy more. That's what I'm doing right now. Very important also, S&P 500. Just listen, really watch this, because I think it's very important. As I explained to you before, S&P has broken an important level of support, and you can see the 200-week moving average basically increasing in price here. You can see that is going like that. So if I'm actually right, and I really want to see if it's going to happen, but we need to understand even from here, is this correction the beginning of a 5 way? So from here is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or is this an ABC? Like I showed you before, it's going to be now an A, but then going to have a B up to 6,000, and then we have a capitulation area down to 5,200, and then a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because if that's the case, then the bottom is going to be reached in the equity market around probably end of May. So end of May could be having a bottom, and then you're going to see the last 5 waves to the upside. And of course, guys, if the equity is going to go down, S&P 500 is going to go down to 5,200, then what could be happening is that BTC could also find the bottom at the same time. So it could be another 2 months of downside. Okay, so again, I'm not here to tell you that we're gonna go to the moon, 200,000, Plan B, Plan C, Plan R, the stock to flow model, all that bullshit. I'm telling you that as an investor, and this is not financial advice, as an investor, as a trader, you gotta be open to every possible scenario, and also have always like a bag of cash. Always have that. Then you can buy the dip if this happens. Very important to manage your money. Not financial advisors, of course, but that's what I'm saying. Have some spare money all the time. Don't put everything all in. So again, I'm not saying this is going to happen, but this is my worst case scenario, that I'm going to see ABC going down, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't believe the bull market is over at all, but this is something I'm also taking into consideration for myself to keep to be level-headed. Last one I want to show you guys, important, Ethereum. As well, Ethereum is basically dead. Like I would say that Ethereum, even like looking who's buying right now, as I told you before, all the people saying that the whales are accumulating. Where are they accumulating here? I don't know. Minus, minus, minus. Maybe it's going to change. Maybe it's going to change. We're going to see a different scenario. But right now with ETH, let me go back into my normal candles. ETH, if BTC is going to go back, let's say to 97 to 98,000, I could be seeing maybe ETH doing like a push up to 3,100, 3,200, and then again ABC probably could be AB, and then C maybe down to this area 1,200. That could be happening, and then after that maybe you're going to see the proper altcoin season, proper alt season come. But again, I'm still very bullish, still very convinced we're gonna see. We still haven't seen like proper altcoin season, unlike so many other investors and traders. And also, let me know as well. Like, do you think we already seen alt season, or is going to come back? Anyway, guys, that's it for today. If you have any question, please leave a comment down below. But otherwise, I'm gonna see you tomorrow for another video. Take care and see you soon.